I am Simply Shaquana, and we are on to our first episode. And this channel mostly just talks about around the NFL, just news and interviews. So let's just go ahead and get started. I will link my social medias down below. Also this channel social medias. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what you think about this video, how y'all feel, what's your opinions, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So me personally, like, I'm NFL all day. I watch wrestling. As you can see, I got my wrestling shirt on. I watch wrestling too, but mostly it's NFL. And recently they did the top 100, and I'm like, okay, like, how's this, like, how does it work? So from what I was hearing the last couple of years, I don't know if they just started doing this the last couple of years, or they just do it, you know, by like people just voting. But lately it's been the players voting on the players that they feel that's top 100. And in my opinion, it's just like, how's that even possible when you have so many people that play in the NFL and a lot of people are not categorized out the right way? So me being an Eagles fan, I looked at the people the Eagles had on there, and we're just going to talk about, you know, my opinions on some of the people on the list. Doesn't really have to be Eagles people, but we're going to talk about some more people on the list. So what's really surprising to me is Devontae Smith is 100. Like, what? Like, he had 95 touches, not even touches, just he had the ball, catch the ball 95 times. And the yards, he had a lot of yards. He had 7 touchdowns, 1,196 yards. So it's just like, it's getting like, I understand, like, there's a lot of people in the wide receivers, but why is he 100? Like, really? The AJ Brown is 22. He had 88 touches, so it's giving like it's getting better going up, but still, like, number 22, he had 11 touchdowns. And I just kept going up on the list, and I started to see like more of, like, I saw Devontae Adams higher. I just seen a lot of different people. Even CD Lamb was higher, and I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, just keep going on. I see Jason Kelce, number 37, and I'm like, this man is the best center in NFL. Like, he's the best center, and y'all got him at 37. And this is what disrespect came in at. Disrespect was Lane Johnson, 41. Like, Lane Johnson is like one of the best RTs out there. Like, he hasn't had like a sack go on to somebody else, like the quarterback, since like 2020. Like, that was that's like before Carson Wentz left. Like, he never allowed a sack on his end, on the right tackle, on the right side. So you're telling me he's 41. But Travis Kelce is what? He was 5. But you couldn't have his brother. Even if they had Jason Kelce at number 4, I would have felt better, or 6. But you have my boy at 37. Like, it's giving like. Then this is the shaker for me. Hassan Reddick, he's 48. Like, he's one of the best edge I have seen in so long. He has 16 sacks. I understand Nick Bosa, he had 18, I believe, or 17.5, something like that. But I understand Nick Bosa being top, because yeah, he is a top. But Hassan Reddick does not deserve to be 48. Like, he had the second most sacks in the season. Like, but no, this is the kicker, y'all. This is the kicker for me. How is Dak 56? Geno is 77, and Lamar Jackson is 72. How's that even a thing? Like, how can Dak be 56 when he got hurt? He was out like, what, for 4 or 5 games. Same thing happened with last year. 2023, 2022, 2021, he was hurt again. So he's been hurt almost his whole season of you know, playing. He's been hurt. So how is that boy 56? how he's 56. And Geno Smith had a comeback season. Geno Smith did pretty good. And Geno 6 is 77. And Lamar Jackson, power to black people. I'm black people all the way. But why is Lamar 72 when Lamar been in and out hurt? In and out, in and out, in and out. He missed, what, the last like 6-7 games? And they thought that he was going to play in the playoffs and didn't play, and he lost. So what is the reason of having, I don't know if it's just like the fans just voting because he's a popular player. That's the only thing I can think about, is him being really popular, because it doesn't really make sense for me for Dak to be 56. Geno should have been 56 at that point. And this is the kicker for me. This is when I started to realize, like, they just choosing people at this moment. Like, they just tallying people and they're putting people at different spots they want to put them at. Because Miles Sanders is no Miles Sanders. He's not even on the list. Like, my boy was like top 8 running back this year. Like, top 8 at least. Because I know Nick Chubb was 29. And I know Nick Chubb was on the top of the list. Nick Chubb, Saquon Barkley was top on the list this year. Jacobs was top on the list too, Josh Jacobs. So where is Miles Sanders? Did I miss it? Did I miss? Because I know he's not an Eagle no more, but still, like, he should have been on the list. So I don't know who makes these lists. I don't know if it's just, you know, for popularity or just having equal teams on the list, because you know how some top 100 lists and stuff like that be like certain people on the list, like certain amount of teams, like have like 5 players per team be on the list. I'm not sure. And also, this was another kicker to me. Like, I understand Jalen Hurts being number 3, but I understand Jefferson on the list in the top 5, but why did they have, I guess they wanted space in between the 2 quarterbacks because they didn't want to, you know, compare them. That's probably why. But people were so mad that Jalen Hurts was top 3. Like, why are you mad? Like, Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. I guess they wanted Joe Burrow to be top 3, or they wanted Josh Allen. Like, Josh Allen's a good quarterback. I like the spot he was in. I think he was like 6, 7. I like that spot he was in, because when I see Josh Allen plays, I think of other people when I see him. Like, I think of, you know, Stephon Diggs. I think about all his people he got around him. Like, I don't think of Josh Allen as like one person, as like just, you know, the quarterback. I think about other people that's on the team. When I think of Jalen Hurts, I think of quarterback. I think about wide receiver. I could think about running back. Like, I think about so many stuff when I think about him. So that's why I think he's a good candidate to be at the top. But I really don't understand. Like, I understand Jordan Jefferson being top 3 or top 4, but I just didn't like how they put him in the middle just to camouflage 2 quarterbacks back to back. They didn't want 2 quarterbacks back to back. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, Jordan Jefferson did good this year and last year. And then they had like Tyreek Hill, like number 4 or 5. I'm not sure about the order because I just glanced at it, but I didn't really see the order. And Tyreek missed time too, but he still did good. And they even had Tua on there, and I'm thinking in my head, this man had a whole concussion, came back, had another concussion, came back again, and tried to play. And it's just like, this is just like for favoritism, or this is just for the show. Like, the top 100 is kind of like a joke now, because it doesn't really, you know, go into detail on why these people, or they be like, oh, I like this person. Like, a person will just come up, like, say Saquon Barkley is on there right now. Like, him and Miles Sanders are really cool friends because they went to the same college or high school together. I believe it's high school. They're gonna be like, oh man, Miles Sanders, that's my boy. And then it goes to his name. Like, that's just a joke, like how they have it, like intro, like the intro of it. I don't know, that's how I feel. Like, it's just a joke to me. But I mean, in all honesty, if they want to keep it like that, if they want to keep doing this top 100, they can, because I know, like, they stopped doing a lot of the the NFC versus the AFC. Like, they're trying to switch it up now because they see that as a joke, and they see that, you know, all the people is not really playing, because, you know, the people that go to the Super Bowl, a lot of them don't play during the AFC, and yet they played flag football this year. So it's just like, it's giving much joke. So I'm gonna need them to wrap it up, put a bow on it, and try something new, because it's not giving. So something else I want to talk about. I know a lot of preseason games is going on right now, and I know a lot of teams are playing. You can't really catch them because they're back to back, stuff like that. Preseason, I really don't watch preseason. Sometimes I watch preseason games, like if I see somebody that I like, I want to see. Like the rookies, you got Bryce Young, you got Brian Young, you got CJ Stroud, you got so many rookies, you got Darius Rush. You have so many rookies that you want to see how they play, but it's kind of hard. I don't know if it was just me, but yesterday when I was watching the Eagles and the Ravens, I'm sorry that whoever, I don't know if they need to put it on Fox. That's probably why, because it was on NFL, and you could barely see the people. The whoever's recording the video only has the Ravens sideline, and they're not showing the Eagles sideline at all. I even see what Nick Sherrod, I know what Nick Sherrod looked like, but I couldn't even see him at all. Like, every time they talk about the Eagles, they move it and flip it back to the Ravens. I'm like, who is recording this game? Who's broadcasting this? They need to put it on Fox. They need to treat it like a regular game. Fox, CBS, no NFL, because I don't know if the camera crew wasn't good. I don't know if it was raining, it was foggy, who knows? But they need to do a better job, because I couldn't, nothing. Like, you couldn't see really nothing. But I'm trying to do this new, like, this little, like how some shows be having, like little side, little, I don't even know what I want to call it. But this is going to be a new topic. What quarterback, rookie at that, will have a good chance? Or what rookie will have a good season? I'm not comparing these two rookies, but I feel like they're similar. I'm going with Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. The reason why I say that, because they came from two top colleges, Alabama and Ohio State. Like, those are two top, you know, really good colleges. They're almost the same height. Bryce Young is 6 and CJ Stroud is 6'3", so they're almost the same height. And they're black, of course. You know, Black Lives Matter. Yes, we're going to say that. And I believe CJ Stroud was picked in the second round pick. I know Bryce Young was first round pick. But I'm going to compare their situation. We're going to just compare the situation. We're not comparing them as players. Situations. Okay, Bryce Young, he's going to Carolina. They don't have nobody. And I feel like they're trying to make Bryce Young be a Cam Newton, or they're trying to make Bryce Young be the star, which he is a star. He needs to be a star. I believe that Carolina Panthers, and I'm from South Carolina, and I believe this, they need somebody like Bryce Young, a younger quarterback, can build up, and I kind of missed when they played. I was at work, so I need to go back and watch and see how he played, because I know he played. But they need to build him up and build him up to make him a star athlete, because I feel like he is what South Carolina needs. A black star, Cam Newton kind of thing, like, you know, running, throwing, tall. He's tall like Cam Newton. Like, I just feel that that will be a good thing for South Carolina to have Bryce Young. And CJ Stroud, I believe he's playing for the Titans. Not the Titans, sorry, the Texans, I'm sorry. The Texans. And same thing. I feel like the Texans haven't had a good quarterback in so long. They just, you know, TJ Watt just, you know, gone, and they need somebody. They need a good quarterback, because I'm sorry, the Eagles tear them Titans up this year. but still, like, I believe they need a really good quarterback, and I feel like CJ Stroud is a really good quarterback, and he has leadership skills. He will make it. So those two people, I feel, quarterback rookie wise, they're going to have to show what they got, because all eyes is on them. Even if they don't make it to the Super Bowl, at least a playoff, something, good record, they can do it. And I'm going to try to do more of that type of topic with further more of my videos. This is the end of my video. Please comment down below. Please like, share. Follow me on Instagram. Follow my, you know the rules on Instagram. Go ahead and tell me how you feel about these topics we're talking about. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Jalen Hurts, anybody that you have that you heard me talking about. And I'll see you guys in my next video. This video